Hey, Healing Fam. I am Me the Messenger. Welcome to Healing Me. This is going to be general energy messages for all of us that can relate to love, work, career, finance, family, just your personal self-love, your own view of yourself. You know, that's the first most important relationship anyway. So yeah, so take what you can use, leave the rest for who it's for. If you know someone that can benefit from the messages, then send it to them. If you want to join us on my YouTube channel for more content like this, where I do love messages, different things like that, motivational stuff. I am a spiritual energy motivational coach, guru, healer, and a intuitive psychic card reader, right? And so you can join us on Healing Me on the YouTube channel, or you can contact me if you want to work with me directly for personal healing work, relationship, career work, undoing blockages, contacting a loved one that has passed over or crossed over already. That's all energy work. So if you need any of that help, you can always contact me at healingme@gmail.com. I'm also known publicly and professionally as miocravonne. That's my first passion, was music and being a songwriter and singer and performer. And so if you're interested in checking out my music, you can definitely support both channels, okay? The song we have right now is called Smoke and Mirrors, and it is about losing yourself, or what the drama that happens and that we experience when we start to lose ourselves in relationships or not putting ourselves first, because the first relationship, again, remember, is with yourself. I keep having so many cards come out, so there's a lot that's going to come out today. I think I said everything. So I didn't do my intro. Welcome to Healing Me, where we are healing me. You're right. It's my channel, and I can do whatever I want on my channel. So, yep. I sing my intro song on every video. So, get ready for it. All right. So, also, a quick reminder. I've been talking about a new service that I am providing, and it's called Angel Answers, right? Or Messages from Spirit. I was born Christian, and I answer to, one of my ascended masters is Jesus, but it doesn't matter if our faith is the same or not. I am an energy guru. I am an energy master. I am a Reiki master healer. I am a spiritual, intuitive, psychic energy reader. Everything is about energy. My passion is about energy and bringing the awareness to all of us about energetically that we are energy, that we are a vibration, that the non-physical part of us is the bigger part of us, and our bodies are in this. So that is my job, to bring that to our community, because it's not talked about enough, right? And it allows us to have the power to take back our lives, to heal, to know the magnitude of the divine that's within us, because we are in a sense aliens already, because we are half human and half eternal being, right? Which is thus why they came up with the term for us, or terminology of us, is called human being. We are a being that is human, okay? But we're a being before we become human. Being human and becoming a human embryo was your first manifestation. And that's what I like to empower you and remind you about, how amazing you are, right? So what this is called a pendulum, right? This is a chakra pendulum. I searched for over a year for the type of pendulum that was perfect for me, and everybody's different when they choose a pendulum, right? And I've worked to connect with it and everything. And so this is a pendulum reading, something that I am offering out. So let's let it be still, and then we're going to say, Spirit, show me yes. Thank you. So as you can see, yes moves frontward and back towards me, right? That's what yes is, right? And so everything is energy. How can this move and answer us? Because our angels and spirit has always been answering us, right? If this visual doesn't show you that we are energetic beings and that everything is energy, I don't know what is. But I'm happy to bring this to bring this service. So any yes or no question can be answered, right? Are they cheating? Is this my true love? Should I break up with them? Should I take the new job? Should I move? Anything, right? Should I open the new business? Will I close on the house before the end of the year? Whatever it is, if it goes like this, the answer is yes. So thank you, angels. Show me no, please. Thank you. As you can see, no moves left to right in front of me. And as you're looking at it, it would move back and forward to you, right? So that is a no. So the thing that I keep saying in my personal readings, I've definitely already been providing this in my personal readings. I get a lot of referral business, right? Even before I brought HealinMi to the world, I was doing motivational coaching and helping heal people and guiding them through and all this stuff, and doing card readings even for myself and for my close friends and loved ones before I brought it. And they are all, taking advantage of their angel answers, energy answers, whatever you want to call it. I can't make this stuff up, right? I can't make it up, right? And so that's definitely something. So I'm rolling that out. So definitely contact me at healingme@gmail.com if you are needing answers, right? Everybody has questions, and now we can get answers, right? And that's the guidance that we need, right? And so let's get some messages out. I'm really excited about that. Yes, honey, I be asking all my questions. So that's why they say don't be messing with no spiritual light workers, because they gonna figure it out, right? I was first exposed to pendulum and energy when I was going through therapy after my sexual assault. For those of you who don't know, that I was raped, date raped at that, the hardest thing to prove, in 2006, right? October 14th, to be exact, of 2006. I was raped on my period, second day, when you bleeding like a cut hog, and he raped me. It took 2 years for us to go to trial, which means he got to be on bail for 2 years, right? And that's when I realized that the government definitely failed me, right? And so when we went to trial, or after trial and all that, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to keep pulling cards so that we won't be using up the time with me just talking. And so after we went to trial, I started going to therapy, because that was the first time, even on October 14th when he raped me, I was at the back of the church early that Sunday morning, because I sang in the choir. I was very active in the church, right? And I was in the back of the church praying with the pastor for the person that had hurt me, for the person that was my enemy, that had raped me the day before, right? Had been in the hospital, the emergency room. My mom took me to get the rape kit, all that stuff. It was so degrading. But all I knew is that my faith says that when things don't go the way you want them, that's when you apply your faith. It doesn't matter about when things are going good. It's about when tragic happens, when unexpected things that want to break you, and the devil wants to kill, steal, and destroy. And that definitely was one of those times, right? I wanted to just ball up and die, right? But that's not what Spirit was wanting. I also knew that you're not going to take me through more than what I could handle, right? So everything that I had learned up to then, I said, oh my gosh, if you real, you're going to have to come through for me now, right? And it did. And here I am today telling my story without it being something that is got a strong hold on me, or being something that defines me, keeps me in bondage, things of that nature. That's why I can meet somebody wherever they at, because I've been through hell and back. I just didn't stop. But what happened to me, no matter what all that I had done, is that I needed somebody to explain to me and hear that it wasn't my fault, that this was a control issue from his issues, right? That him raping me was a reflection of him, not something that I attracted to me, right? Or that I did to myself. Thank you, Spirit. And so one of the things that what happened with me is that I had started having thoughts of suicide. And I knew that that was definitely not something that I believe in. And I knew then I needed more help than what the church was giving me. Thus is when my spiritual journey started, right? And I expressed to my dad that, hey, Daddy, I'm hurting. I need more help than the church. I've done everything right by the book, and it's not enough. I'm hurting, and now I'm having negative thoughts that I want to kill myself, and I need to get some help on controlling over this. I don't know what else to do. I'm a positive thinker. I love life, and I would never take my life, no matter how this person hurt me. And so my dad immediately said, thank you for telling me. And he said, baby, go get as many doctors as you need. And in my community, going to get psychotherapy or psychiatrist or mental health help is kind of shunned on. It's always like, oh, just pray about it. Oh, you still going through that? Oh, why are you tripping about that? Oh, just give it to God. It's not that easy, right? This is real stuff, right? And so I'm grateful to have a parent that supported me in that and didn't say to me, oh, you still tripping about that? You need to just let that go and all that, because they weren't going through what I was going through and they didn't see how hard it was, right? And obviously, if a person that is a survivor, if I was struggling, this is real. And I'm so glad that I went to get the therapy and the psycho help, the psychologist and psychiatrist help that I needed, right? And that's what helped me heal. And she sent me to a spiritual healer, right? A person that had a pendulum, right? That introduced me to crystals, that introduced me to my chakras, that helped along with me speaking to someone about what had happened to help me realize who I was. And that is what healing me is about. It's about healing you inside. I healed myself through the guidance of spirit, through the things that I now offer to others, right? I've went to Reiki healers and received Reiki healing to undo the blockages of my past thought processes and past pains that were still holding on to me, or that I was still holding on to, that were defining me, right? That had been since childhood. That's what helped those things come up so that I can deal with them, right? So everything that I offer to the public now are different things that holistically helped me get healthy, helped me find who I am. And I want that for everybody. I wish that everybody see how beautiful and amazing and magical we are to break through and heal with our things, right? So that's my speech. Now you have a little bit more about who HealinMi is, who I am as a person, and how I derived to opening up this. This is a passion. This is a work. This is a life work for me. And so everyone that I touch, I give them my pure spirit, because I want you to be your best, right? That is my love. That is my goal. Okay. So let's see what came out for us today. Believe in the impossible. And remember that I always speak about this. The word impossible has I'm possible in it. So anything that you've ever been told is impossible, that's a, what did my mama tell me? That's a pipe dream. Anything, right? Anything that somebody has told you to second guess the true and authentic expression that the divine in you gave you the thought to have, and then you had the courage enough to verbalize it before somebody else who didn't have that courage, who didn't have that covering, who didn't have that confidence to be who they are in their life, they're going to not have confidence in you being that way in your life and going after what they would think is impossible. So sometimes that's what this is about. Believe in the impossible. Even when people say that you can't do that or they doubt you, if you can think it, baby, you can be it, okay? And if you can believe it, then you can see it, right? How many people have said that, right? How many great successful people have lived by this energy and dared to believe in the I'm possible in them and have achieved it, right? Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, rest in peace. Oh my gosh. All the greats had to believe in the impossible. And where do we believe in the impossible? We believe in the I'm possible. Where does the I'm possible come true or relevant? In our thoughts. Because remember, everything is a thought before it is an action, before it is a belief, before it is an emotion to act on, and before it is reality. Before we can touch, taste, and feel it. It is in the non-physical. It is in the I'm possible. Whereas some people would think it's impossible. Sometimes a dream that you have, it doesn't even feel impossible, but to others it seems impossible. And that's the energy that if you allow them into your thought process, which is where everything starts, that is our true power. That is what I'm trying to break down for us, that we have, when in the Bible, for me, it says about we have choice. Everything is choice. You choose the experience you want to have in this life, right? And whatever you choose and don't deal with, it's gonna go, you're gonna deal with it in the next life, because energetically you carry on from this life to the next, to the next, to the next, because you are eternal being. So energy never dies. It just moves and transforms, right? And so keep your mind on what you want and believe in the I am possible. Believe in anything that, what if everything you thought was impossible is possible? What if that's an affirmation to start telling to yourself every morning in the mirror? What if everything that I believe is impossible is actually possible? That's a huge message coming out, right? A lot of cards came out, more than what I wanted. Action. This kind of card came out before, right? 6 is about success, rewards, recognition, moving forward, moving to calmer waters. It's about turning your light, being tuned in, tapped on, tuned in. What? And so if this is the first card that I'm seeing from believing the impossible, it says that dreams are coming true, baby. That our dreams are coming true. This is telling me that my dreams are coming true. So watch, okay? Watch right here on Healing Me. Watch right here before your eyes on miocravonne, the impossible miracles and wondrous unfolding in my life, because I connect to this energy. I believe in this energy. I reprogram myself to this energy. And that's what it's coming out to say. Get happy about this energy, right? This is the feminine and masculine energy right here, side by side. That your belief is what brings things into fruition. That your belief system, believing that you can do it, believing in the impossible, let your light shine and don't dim it for nobody. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter about 6 is a master number for the universe. Things are coming into fruition. Keep your mind on what you want, because it's happening, okay? And you're going to be, when we're in this mindset that all things are possible, then we can hear the exact inspired action. Then energetically, we can connect to the right time, the right place, the right people, the right thoughts, the right creative ideas, all of that, okay? This is breakthrough energy right here, okay? What else came out with action? Fucking attraction, okay? I can't make this up. 44 breaks down to the self-mastery number, which is 11, okay? Major energy is here for us. This is a major transformation time, right? Things are happening. This is solar plexus right here. Things are expanding. Things are happening. Things are manifesting. What you want, that what people thought was impossible for you to achieve, baby, it is happening, okay? Keep your mind on what you want, because this is an attraction time. It's a new moon week, honey. New moon in Cancer on either July 9th or 10th, where depending on where you at. And it's saying write down what we want, and keep our minds on what we want. Be grateful for already having it, because it is coming in. Whatever we thought was the impossible, honey, we have attracted it. We have achieved it, and it is ready to fucking land. Let it land, okay? Don't let nobody get in your way of this landing, right? That means that what we have, that what we're keeping our minds on is always attracting in our lives. Yes, we're always attracting, whether we want it or not, whether we realize it or not, because you can keep your mind on the things you don't want, and you're going to bring more of that in your life. I guarantee you. Or you can keep your mind on what you want, and you're going to bring more of that. I guarantee you. It's as simple as that, right? Simple as that. So we got attraction, action, and believe in the impossible. This means dreams can come true, okay? This means get rid of, oh, I don't deserve it, being scared of success, lack, doubt, poverty. All of those are not who we are born of. That's not the spirit that we are born into, right? We became a whole human embryo by ourselves. We beat out everybody else to become a human embryo first, because we are magical, because we are beyond powerful beyond measure, okay? Because we are eternal, because we, honey, believe in the impossible, become a human embryo, and we did that, period. So everything else, remember who you are, remember the magic that is in you, remember the power that you have to be, have, and do whatever you want. Just keep your mind on it, ask for it, know that it's received right then, and be thankful for it, and stay in that gratitude until you can see, touch, and taste it, okay? Things are coming into fruition. Things are coming into fruition. Breakthroughs are happening with this new moon energy or between this new moon and this full moon energy, because I see a lot of full moon, especially when I saw the feminine and the masculine, the night and day, okay? So things are happening. 6 and 11, things are popping. They are happening. They are coming into fruition. They are manifesting, okay? That's what's happening for us. That energy keeps coming out, right? We are here, okay? We are here. We are here. You can attract by inspired action exactly what you want, okay? You can attract and create the world that you want by inspired action, right? Attract everything that you want in relationships, money, career, physical. Where do you want to see yourself? Who do you see yourself as? Become everything that you want. Create the self-discipline for yourself to discipline yourself to achieve your goals, right? I resonate with this energy. I'm already feeling the things and being told the actions to take, right? To level up, right? That's the next card that came out. The miracle of prayer. Thank you, Sandoval, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Absolutely. And does that not talk about that we are attracting the impossible? The attraction is the prayers, right? The dreams, the goals. It's what we've been praying about. So it's saying another confirmation that what we are praying for and what we've been working for is happening. But it's asking you to believe, right? You got to believe. Every thought is the whole power you have. Your power is, you have the power to control your thoughts. You have the power to, when you're thinking negatively or disconnected from who the divine is through you, then you have the power to change that and say, you know what, that's what we used to think, but we don't think that way anymore because we know it doesn't serve us. We know that what we keep our mind on becomes our emotions, that become our actions, that become our belief systems about ourselves, that become our frequency that we are emitting, and that is the only thing that we can then attract, right? That is what that is. And it's saying to believe it and do the things that attract what you want, right? So this is believe in your prayers and know that they're happening, right? That's confirmation. Believe in your prayers and know that they're happening, okay? Connect with music, okay? Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So for some, you're songwriters. For some, you're musicians, movie writers, something with writing, right? Or something creative. And it's also a message that's saying that Spirit is speaking to us through music, right? That we'll get inspired messages through music, right? It's also saying that music keeps us in higher vibration. So listen to the music that makes you dance like nobody is looking, sing like nobody is listening. That's the energy of high vibration that allows you to attract in the things that you're wanting, okay? Not watch the pot of what you're looking for. Not keep your mind on what you're attracting, right? Not keep your mind on the prayers, because when we do that, it's bringing the acknowledgement of the lack thereof, or that it's not there yet. But be in the presence of having it already, feeling it, right? And being grateful for it. And then turn your mind away from it, right? The watch pot. Turn your mind away from watching the pot. Go and listen to music, sing, dance like a little kid, like nobody's listening. Let it go, let it out, be free. And that's the energy frequency that puts you in everything is okay, everything is always working out for me. It allows you to hear the inspired actions or inspired meanings that Spirit wants to speak to us through music. Remember, music is a vibration too. Music is an energy. Music transcends through all races. It don't matter, just like energy does. It doesn't matter what race. Energy is real. Emotions are real. Energy affects our emotions, our actions, our thoughts, everything, our manifestations. And it doesn't matter what race, creed, or color or religion we are. Those things create division and discrimination. But energy connects us all. And that is why it's my passion. And that is why it is where I teach from. Okay? Music is a vibration just like we are, just like energy. And it speaks to us. It heals us. It touches our spirit and our minds and our senses in different ways. Okay? So classical music does different things for us healing wise, because Even our chakras that they don't teach us about, which is freaking mind-blowing to me, why we're not learning that in elementary, right? When we attune them, because sound therapy is something that I've been studying, and that is huge for me. And trust me, mark my words, sound therapy and energy healing are the future, right? So sound healing is what I'm investing in to be able to get the sound bowls that I want. And honey, we can knock out some things quick and make them start coming up with healing when you incorporate sound therapy, right? Reiki healing, energy healing is phenomenal. It is real. It is holistic, and it is going to put Big Pharma out of business, okay? But that's because we are becoming back aware. We think, oh, it's hereditary. I'm supposed to have this. There's nothing I can do about it. Bullshit. Bullshit and bullshit. Okay? Bullshit and more bullshit. Even Jesus came back teaching them about their chakras. They just not talking about it, okay? But that's what he was learning over there when he was gone from 12 to when he came back as an adult and started healing people, okay? This is ancient medicine. This is what the divine put us in us. Do you really think that the divine would create a human species to come and be human? An eternal being would come and be a human body and not have the capability of healing themselves? Do we really think that the whole creator that created the earth and everything that's living would create itself to become human and experience itself and not give itself what it needs to heal itself? Can we wake up to ourselves and how amazing we are and how magical we are and how connected we all are, right? That's who we are. And that's the big secret out there that we are being exposed to, who we really are. And I am grateful to bring these messages every day, to bring knowledge and uplifting to the mindset of us to know who we are. Somebody had to teach me. I had to learn. And I've been craving this all my life, been learning. Now all the pieces are together, right? So sound therapy, you can listen to it on YouTube. You can go to any, there's other people. I look forward to having community sound healing baths. Because this is what we need. I'm telling you, when you start realizing that you can heal, that you can live better, you empower yourself and you start soaring and running the universe, right? Creating your own little happy heaven. And that's what Spirit is asking us to connect back to music, right? Classical music, jazz music, hip hop music, whatever you're needing. There's a mood and an energy energetically for all of that. The chakras are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, right? And that's from the root, the sacral, the solar, the heart, the throat, the third eye to the crown. Everything is connected. Music was built on the same things that's built within our 7 chakras. That's something that a lot of people don't connect the dots to, right? In order to heal the chakras, you do it with the note. To balance it, you tune it with the note and lightness of energy of Reiki that's flowing already through us, that's just asking for the attention to be thrown to us. These messages are starting to get longer and longer. Oh my gosh. The miracle of nature. Thank you, angels, for helping me to reconnect through nature and fresh air. Always. So music, nature have always been the things that we connect to. Pay attention to the animals that you're seeing. Even if you're not seeing it outside, if you're seeing them on TV, you're seeing them online, whatever. Whatever you're seeing is communicating to you. Look up the meaning, the spiritual animal meaning of those animals, right? Butterflies mean transformation. Frogs mean jump into faith, lucky. Different things. Just look at what it does. If you see feathers, that's your angels just wanting you to know that, hey, we're with you, right? Dragonflies, make a wish. Look at this stuff, right? Do your own research. Start connecting to everything that's connected to you, that's been communicating with you, right? That's blossoming. We're blossoming into the connectivity that connects us all, right? The energy connects us all, right? It doesn't matter what race we are. We all go through heartache, rejection, love, needing love, wanting love, falling in love, falling out of love, being confident, not being confident. So energy is what connects us. Energy is what we are before we become a human being, and energy is what connects us after and always. Energy connects us to the past, the future, and then present, because time is an illusion. Okay. Soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationships, harmony, and healing. Absolutely. That all of this is about rediscovering ourselves, right? It's about coming home to ourselves, right? The soul flame is the first relationship is with you and you. And how you love on yourself is what attracts out as a radio frequency any other love, the type of relationships you would have. So for a lot of us, because we are believing in the impossible, because we are knowing that everything we want is possible, because we are taking the inspired action, right? Because we are letting our light shine, right? Because we are dancing to the flow of life, right? Then now we're attracting in true self-love, love, romance of a lifetime, twin flames, if that resonates with you. And if not, just deep soul connections, right? And these deep soul connections and partnerships can be in business. The ones that are bringing in business is going to bring generational retirement wealth. Okay. If it's if it's in relationships, it's a relationship person that's willing to go through the long haul with you, that's willing to work with you, that's willing to accept you and love you right where you are, and see the beauty in you right now, and expand and want to grow with you, right? So no matter how this person shows up or how these relationships show up in our lives, they are for us, they are what we deserved, and they are the frequency that we desire or that and deserve because we've done the work. Okay. Can I have another one? No. Okay. So these messages that came out were message in a bottle, another 15, right? So we got two 15s that break down to 6. Okay. So definitely some things that have been in the works are coming into fruition. Definitely you're going to be getting some messages, right? For some, this is pregnancy, or realizing that you're pregnant, because that's something that for some we've been working on, because expansion energy is out there. And I've been speaking about, hey, if you're not wanting to get pregnant, you want to strap up or take precautions. And if you are wanting to get pregnant, you're getting pregnant. Okay. This is multiplication. This is expansion. But this is definitely, we talked about writers and creative things. You maybe get, for some, we're going to be, this is contracts. Okay. So new contracts, new opportunities are coming to us. Rewards and recognition, fame, success. We talked about contracts, messages about new partnerships, messages about new opportunities, new jobs, loan approvals, unexpected money, unexpected income. Is that all that's coming through, Spirit, about this? Mending of relationships, okay? Some fights are going to be mended. Some stress is going to be calmed, and some reconciliations are being happened, especially with this soul flame coming up right before this card about what did it say? Rediscovering a lost part of yourself. So definitely it's about, we talked about a big message about us loving ourselves, because the first relationship is with you and you, right? So rediscovering a part of yourself that you're falling in love with. That can even be learning how to physically love and accept all of you, but seeing that there's no bad part of you. Every part is beautiful, amazing, and has purpose, right? And supports another part of you. And so for some it's that, right? For some it's remembering how good you are at what you are good at doing, right? For some it's about just loving on yourself again, having fun, being alive again. But that's not what it brought me to. It's experience, relationship, harmony, and healing, right? So for this to say relationship, harmony, and healing is coming into place because you started loving yourself. You started healing yourself. You started coming into harmony with who you are, your spirit man and your human man, right? And that's why now that's attracting on a radio frequency those people. You know, we're coming out of the Mercury retrograde shadow as well. So now things will, move forward. So in the Mercury retrograde and the shadow, you hear from people that really don't serve your highest good, right? Because you've already released that, let it go. It didn't work out. And a lot of times when they come back, it's the repetitive of that same toxic experience, right? So now these things that are mending outside of the Mercury retrograde and the shadow phases, and think Mercury is really moving forward again. Now clear communication and mending and harmony and balance can come in those relationships that were having disconnect or stress or dysfunction in it, okay? So that's definitely happening. The other card we had was never ending story. And this is 3 and 7 equals 10. So new beginnings and endings. Remember, when something ends, something is always already beginning. Remember, when a door closes, another door is always open. Sometimes we just are so putting our energy into what has closed that we don't even look to see the other door and walk through it. And again, that is choice. Everything is choice. The divine loves us so much that it allows us to choose if we're going to live a life of poverty, lack, doubt, fear, lack of self-love, lack of self-worth, procrastination, stagnant. That's our choice. Or do we want to put our energy and experience and choose to believe the opposite of that? Joy, love, peace, balance, harmony, self-sufficiency, financial stability, confidence, balance, wealth, beauty, luxury. That you are provided for, that you are protected. Those are higher vibration. That you are eternal, that everything is working out for you. Those are higher vibrations. But the lower vibrations is also something to choose from. And it's something that we all have to work through and make sure that we're balancing, right? So she's not flying. She's not seeing the reflection of the divine in her. She's letting the thought of the impossible, since that was the card come out, right? The thought of what we want and not seeing that of stress her out, letting the past dictate her. It's being a never-ending story, the story that you're telling yourself. Cut off that story in your mind and tell the new story. Allow the real you to blossom, right? Come out of this focusing on the problem, focusing on the stress, focusing on the negative, only seeing the negative, seeing things tunnel vision, only seeing one way, not allowing yourself to see or hear the inspired action that Spirit is trying to tell you, right? For every problem, there is a solution. For every situation, there is a solution, right? For every single one of them. So this is darkness, this is low vibration, this is putting energy into the problem. This is putting energy into the solution. This is knowing that everything is working out for me, even when it doesn't look or feel like things are working out for me. I'm retraining myself in my thoughts, which is energy. So I'm energetically training myself and reprogramming myself to get out of this woe is me energy. I don't see it. It must not ever going to happen. He's never going to call. She's never going to call. I'm never going to get somebody good again. Yes, you will. Those are beliefs that if you want to believe it, that's exactly what's going to be the frequency that you're emitting. And that's the only thing that you can what? The only thing that you can attract. So do you want to attract this? Or do we want to attract this? Or do we want to attract this? Okay? We have to choose what we want to attract. Do we want to attract light or darkness? Do we want to attract success or failure? Do we want to attract success or defeat? Confidence or fear? Joy or depression? Everything is a choice, okay? Procrastination or action? procrastination, fear, stagnant energy, or moving forward. Action, confidence, knowing that all things are working out for you. Faith, okay? Another message is that you're going to be receiving messages of help, support, resources. That was the only thing that didn't be said earlier that needed to come out. Angel of healing. We can't make this shit up, dog. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So what we need to move forward, to get out of this never-ending story that we've been holding on to, whatever this is, it's been having a stronghold on us forever. Whatever this is what Spirit is asking for to end. Stop letting this control or define who you are and give you an excuse to not move. Right? Another message is time to love on yourself instead of loving on others that didn't love you back, baby. Ooh, that's a strong message just coming through me like a piercing thing. Ooh, when I had to start learning that, it wasn't easy. It didn't feel good because it was what I was used to. It was the things that I was used to holding on to like crutches, right? But when people don't love you back, no matter who they are, no matter what their title is, don't let yourself get trapped in this. Don't let their love be who you are, right? Allow the healing to come in that's surrounding you. That's energy healing right there. All of that, I'm telling y'all gonna learn. And it's heart chakra right here. They're talking about heart, the healing the heart. Healing the soul. Root chakras. Sacral chakra, solar chakra, and heart chakra. That's what I'm feeling with this. If you don't get with an energy healer like me, get with somebody. And if that's not something that you can do, listen to it on YouTube, baby. I don't do this to lure you in. I do this to help. So if you want me to help you, then contact me. If not, contact who you trust. Or look it up on YouTube and do what you can with that, with the free resources that's out there. But get the healing that you need. Tap into yourself. Start loving on yourself. And watch the possibilities. Okay? And say get out of your own way. Absolutely. That's what all of us have to learn how to do, is get out of our own damn way. Right? That's this right here energy. It's a never-ending story to get out of our own way. We're the only ones that can stand in our own way, and we're the only ones that can allow our ways, ourselves to follow the way. Okay? Rest and rehydrate. Spirit is asking us to rest, rehydrate. Water is super important, not just because it's the summer and it's always important when the summer months start getting hotter, but because the water is the flow of life. It is how you hear your intuition. It is how you keep things balanced. It is how you flush out toxins. So rest and rehydrate. Rest, love on yourself. Take time out for self. Okay? Don't burn yourself out trying to take care of others. You got to take time out for self so that you can hear what the inspired action that Spirit is wanting to guide you. We're always being guided. We're never alone. We're all one. Okay? Oops. Last card out. The one that I always want to come out with everybody's reading, my own and everybody's thing. Bam. Fear, evidence. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Somebody needed to be reminded of that again today. This right here is not real. Okay? This right here is not real. This never-ending story that's held you back, that's boxed you in, that's been defining you, that's ready to end, is just false evidence appearing real. That's what I got for you today. I love you. Smooches, love, light. See you tomorrow. Bye.